Alright, my 12th Blu-ray and DVD movie update. Here we go again. And I'll get right into the point because there's a lot to show. Let's start off with all the VHS tapes I got. I got a ton of tapes. Like Salvation Army. Some of them are, I don't know if they're hard to find, but some of the other ones are pretty common. The first one is Bride of Chucky. I found this at Salvation Army for like 29 cents. I had to pick it up because it's Bride of Chucky. It's decent. Next up, I got a movie I haven't seen, but Steven Spielberg directed it, and it looks like it was pretty old, and it was 29 cents again. It was Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I love the artwork, I really do. I love that 80s style vintage VHS on it. It's awesome. Next up is not hard to find, but something I was really happy to find, and that is The Evil Dead. For 29 cents, I picked this up on VHS, and it's in brand new condition. Hasn't even been opened yet. Neither has Bride of Chucky, and I'm just really happy to have owned it. And I love the cover. It's awesome. Next up, I got this for 49 cents, and that is Jurassic Park. I was so stoked to find this brand new, and I used to have the same VHS as a kid. I love the back cover. It's awesome. Oh, and I'll show you the back cover for Evil Dead too, because I'm just that nice of a guy. It's my phone. Next up, I got two of the same movie, but two different covers and two different releases. This is the newer one of Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare from New Line. I think the other ones, yeah, they're both from New Line. Oh yeah, duh, it's the same company, but they're made at different times. This is around the time the DVD came out. This is when it was first released on VHS. Both of these were 29 cents. I'm talking kind of weird there. And I love the back cover to this. It's pure 90s. Next up, I have a pure 90s film in a brand new condition. Scream for 29 cents yet again. I have scored at Salvation Army, but it's just awesome how much I was able to pick up. Yeah, it's pretty badass. Next up, this one I got for 49 cents. This is at a different Salvation Army. They had 20 cents more, and this is Silence of the Lambs. The Silence of the Lambs. I love the back cover. Man, that's creepy with the eyes on top and shit. It's 90s at its best. I got two more for you. I have Sleepy Hollow, which I got for 29 cents. This was actually a Blockbuster thing because it says on back. But I picked it up mainly for the Scarecrow on back. Look at that damn thing. That is awesome. I love the back covers to these. And the last one, I was going to give it to my grandfather, but then I thought, he doesn't have a VHS player. I don't think he really need it. And he already has it on DVD or Blu-ray, I don't know. And I found it for him before, and I wanted to keep the VHS. And that is Young Frankenstein, an awesome, worn-out color and everything. It's just so awesome, this movie. I love it. I used to watch it a lot as a kid. Yeah, Gene Wilder's hilarious. So, my VHSs. Oh yeah, lots of stuff. Now let's move on to my one and only Blu-ray. I got this for $1 at Dollar Tree. Or Family Dollar, I don't know. It was one of them, or Dollar General, I think it was. That is 30,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I have not seen this yet, but I'm happy to have gotten it on Blu-ray because for $1, you know, why not? Next up, I have a movie I just picked up last night for $2. That is Albino Farm. I was like, hell yeah, a slasher film about like on a farm, and it like Texas Chainsaw Massacre ripped off with a hook. A guy with a hook. And it hasn't even been opened yet. Well, I mean, it was previously viewed, but I haven't opened it yet. But I'm happy to have gotten it. Next up, I have Almost Human. I just picked this up before I went on my trip to New York, which I got the shots of the haunted house and waterfall at. And I haven't seen it yet, but I really am looking forward to seeing the 79-minute bloodbath. This film has not come out. It's been out since like 2008, but it was never released on DVD or Blu-ray until recently. And that is the Black Waters of Echo's Pond. I thought it looked like Jumanji meets any slasher film or like Night of the Demons kind of fun. I was like, yeah, dude, this is awesome. It has a pretty good gory rating, bloody horror, violence, and gore. So yeah. Next up, I have Candyman Farwell to the Flesh, which is the second installment. I have the first, but I don't have the third. I'm going to be getting that as soon as I can find one. You know, I'm happy to have gotten this because it was a cheap price. I usually find it for like $15 at FYE, and I found it for like $7. I know it's not the best price, but it was better than waiting for it for shipping. Next up, this film was originally called Jabberwock, and they renamed it for some stupid reason to Curse of the Dragon. And I'm really happy I picked it up because this was a pretty fun movie from Stephen R. Monroe, who did like I Spit on Your Grave and other films like that, and I Spit on Your Grave Part 2. Next up, I picked up a film called Dark Corners. I know nothing about it, and I just picked it up because it looked interesting. I might never watch it for a while, and I just thought, you know, Anchor Bay released it, it should be good. So Dark Corners. Tell me if it's good or not. Now I got this movie, I don't know much about it, and I decided to pick it up because I love some zombie movies, and that is The Dead Hate the Living. This is unknown to me. I think I've seen the trailer, I'm not sure. And it's released by Full Moon, so you have to know you're in for some good quality stuff. And, yeah. I might have to start a second file. Anyways, next up I have Dracula from 1992. This DVD I've owned several times. It's got that $2.99 sticker on it. I got this at Salvation Army, and for $3. Yeah, I have to get a new case now because the sticker is so tight on there. It ripped the plastic a little bit. I am sure I have an extra case somewhere. But it's a good film overall. Next up I have this film that I have never seen but I've wanted to, and it looks pretty badass, and that is Dragon Wars. I've heard some shitty things about it, but that's for people who are like, this movie sucks because it's taken not seriously. I'm like, dude, it's called Dragon Wars. Get yourself a break. Next up I have a double feature, which I've wanted to find for a long time. I finally found it for $7 at FYE. I'm scoring a lot of good deals there. And that is Empire of the Ants and Tentacles. I really want to watch Tentacles soon, because I really wanted to see that. And then I'm going to wait for Empire of the Ants until I get Food of the Gods, because that's... I think it's directed by the same guy. If not, it's based on... They're both based on H.G. Wells stories. Next up I have, not the first, not the second, but the third Grudge movie, The Grudge 3. I found this for $2 at Walgreens, and I am just happy to have picked it up, because I've been looking for it for cheap prices. Oh man, stack after stack after stack. Now I own the first, now I own the second is Hannibal. I need to get Red Dragon, Manhunter, and Hannibal Rising. Just for shits and giggles, I'll get Manhunter. But, yeah. Next up I have a film from the Asylum that I didn't even know was released yet, and I was like, oh my god, it's out, it's out! And it's weird because it's 95 minutes, most Asylum films are like 90 minutes, 85 minutes, so I guess they're stepping up another 5 minutes, and that is Hercules Reborn. Now, dude, I've been waiting to see this. The trailer looks awesome. Yeah. That's all I can say. It's from the director of Rise of the Zombies, Zombie Apocalypse, to our 2012 Zombie Apocalypse, and Bermuda Tentacles. So I'm really happy to own this. Next up I have House by the Cemetery. It's directed by Lucio Fulci. I can never pronounce his name correctly. And I have been looking for it for quite some time, but it's a really shitty edition, even though, I thought it said special edition. Like, there's some special features on here, though. You know, there's full-length feature film, biography, nothing really special. But I've been looking forward to seeing this, so I'm happy to pick it up. Next up is Hunting the Legend. I love Bigfoot found footage films, and I was like, you know what, this should be no exception. Because the cover is awesome, but that means nothing to me. But the film, I saw the trailer, it looks pretty good. So, yeah. It's almost reaching over my head. Next up, I have Island of the Fishmen. I've been meaning to get the Fishmen and their Queen for like almost $10 on Amazon, but I want to pick that up soon. I know they just released Screamers, which is this film, but it's on Blu-ray. But I just wanted the original version because, you know, it's the original version. Next up, I have a film from the director of Blackwater and The Reef. That is The Jungle. I really have no idea what this creature is, and it shows it on the back. I'm not sure if that's going to be the actual creature, but dude, the cover is awesome, and it has a green casing, so that's pretty cool. Next up I have Killer Holiday. I got this for like $2 on Amazon, plus shipping and handling, and it looks like it could be pretty fun. I didn't really take a look at the back cover, but it has a killer clown and lots of bloody violence. and the rating. So yeah. Next up, I have a movie I saw the trailer for, are some clips, and I didn't get to see the whole thing, and it looked pretty good. That is, I have to get a new cover, but it's for The Mad. The reason I have to get a new cover is because of that tear right there. I mean, you have to get a new copy because it looks like it's ripped on the cover too, but it should be okay. The Mad. Whew. Next, I have Mimic. I haven't seen Mimic 2 or 3, but I have seen a lot of Mimic, and it was pretty cool for what it was. It had suspense and eeriness and creatures. I'm happy with insects. Even though I hate insects and bugs and shit like that. Here I have The Mummy Resurrected. This film, it's gotten a lot of shitty ratings, so I'm kind of skeptical why I spent $10 on it. Here I have a film that sounds like it's an alien film, but I heard it's actually a killer rat film. That it is of unknown origin. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this. Who does it star? Peter Weller. That's pretty cool. I have 2 more movies. First one is Wolf Creek 2. I love Wolf Creek. I can't wait to see Wolf Creek 2. It's on one of my priorities of slashers to watch. So, yeah. And last but not least, I have The Wizard of Gore, unrated. What are you afraid of? I don't know. But it has Crispin Glover as the Wizard of Gore, so I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, there we go. My stack. It's up to here right now. It's up to there. It's pretty high. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, and to leave comments and subscribe.